Hey everybody, Fetty here. Y'all have seen my videos, you know that I like to spray my trim work with an HVLP sprayer. I think it gives a good finish and you don't have brush marks, and I just like to do it that way, particularly on a door. Now the problem with a door is it's big and bulky and hard to manipulate and hard to stand it up so you can gain access to it to paint it. So I've got a little door painting jig here, and there's not much to it. It's not a real precision jig, but I'm just going to kind of show you how it works, and this would be fine to use to brush paint a door too. What I like about it is, I can put the door up on it, I can access the door, I can spin it and move it to different positions so I can paint, and it works out really good. Like I said, there's not much to it. You just need some scrap lumber and then about $3 to buy the parts. You need a couple of sawhorses. I've got a couple of these Rockwell jaw stands. I like those. They're pretty cool, and they have a lot of uses. But a sawhorse or rig something up. You just need something on each end to secure the hardware to. All you have to buy is a lag bolt. This is a 3-inch, I believe it's a 5/16 lag bolt, and a couple of flat washers. And I don't have an extra one, but I'll show you in a minute. A rubber grommet. Those rubber grommets are, I don't know, 1.5 inches long, maybe. It doesn't really matter. I don't know, about that big around. And what you do is you just drill a hole right through the center of the rubber grommet, take a couple of flat washers, put them on your lag bolt, and then go ahead and thread that rubber grommet through the lag bolt. So that's kind of the beginning of it, and let me show you kind of what this looks like. So here's how our assembly looks. You have the lag bolt, a couple of flat washers, and this grommet. This grommet's actually black, but just where I've been painting it, it's been painted white, but that's really all there is to it. Okay, find you an old piece of scrap, a 1x3 or something, and cut it to the length, to where it makes sense to however you're going to attach it. And then get on your bandsaw or your jigsaw and cut a little slot in it. And the slot just needs to be wide enough that lag bolt can go down in there. Once you've kind of done that, you're just going to have to figure out how you're going to secure this to your sawhorse or to whatever you rig up. But once you've done that, go to your door and go halfway. You just find the center of your door, drill a pilot hole, and go ahead and run that lag bolt and that grommet and these flat washers. Go ahead and run it up into the door a little bit. Now once you kind of have that secure, you're ready to lay this in place on your little jig that you've made up. And once you've kind of laid it in place, you can go ahead and tighten up, not real tight, just snug up your lag bolt. So you kind of see what that grommet's doing. That grommet's just giving you a little bit of space right here between your jig and your door, and it's just giving a little bit of a bumper to kind of keep everything in line. So now one thing that can be a little aggravating on this jig is, your door, you'll be holding it up this way, and it'll want to flop around, but maybe you want the other side to come around and stay. You could fashion a little stop by making this a little bit longer and drilling a hole through it, and take you about a 3-inch wood screw, and just wherever you have the door position that you want it to stay, just go ahead and run that screw in it. It'll hold it in place. So that's just an idea. So here's how I've kind of rigged this up. I just took an old scrap 2x10, and then I made this piece right here, cut the little slot in it. So then our little assembly right here, you got to imagine the door is attached right here. It'll just drop into that. Then you can just kind of snug it up, and this little grommet will snug up against this, and then this will be snugged up against the door, and it'll just hold it there, and you can spin it or whatever. So I'm just going to come to the center of the door and drill a pilot hole. Then we'll take our assembly and run it in the hole there. Not torquing it up, just snugging it, and we'll adjust it when we get it laid on the jig outside. Well, that's the quickest video in the history of my YouTube channel, but maybe to give you an idea how you can rig you up a jig and paint your door. Hope you enjoyed the video and maybe learned something and maybe got some of your own ideas. If you liked the video, remember to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and leave me some comments. Thanks for watching.